Hello and welcome to my meditation. I am so delighted that you have joined me. My name is Debra Baker and we're going to spend a little bit of time together relaxing, allowing a little more self-love in, becoming more aware of Spirit's messages all around us. It's a lot to do in 20 minutes, so let's begin. It is November and I am still braving the elements to do these outside. It's interesting how the nature sounds change throughout the year. So right now we're hearing the wind in the leaves, the drying leaves. Let's begin with our 3 deep breaths. Slowing down the inhale, slowing down the exhale. Breathe all the way down into your pelvis. Loop your shoulders a couple times. Open up your throat. And then open up your shoulders, your heart space. We are opening ourselves up to hear the messages of our infinite souls. And in order to best hear that, I believe we need to relax our bodies. Let's begin. Imagine that the soles of your feet are just letting go. This peaceful healing energy is entering into the soles of your feet, and your feet are letting go of any stress or tension. And that energy, that relaxation is moving through your feet and ankles, into your lower legs, your knees, your upper legs. Feel your legs and feet get really, really heavy. I'm cheating, I'm putting my gloves on. It's important for me to be warm. You know, self-knowledge is really valuable, and I've learned that I function best if I'm not cold. I don't function well when I'm cold. And for some people it's the opposite. They don't function well if they're hot. So I recommend that you figure yourself out. Figure out what kind of body your soul landed in and honor that. Instead of trying to muscle through and force myself to become a lover of the cold, I honor that this is how my body is, and I try to keep myself warm. My collection of feet pajamas is legendary. So now notice your feet and legs have gotten really, really heavy and relaxed, and that energy is moving up into your tailbone, all the way through your pelvis, your lower back, your sacrum, your hip bones, your sit bones, your lower torso, your pelvic floor. Just feel all of that get heavy, grounded, rooted. And then move up into your midsection. Releasing all fear. And moving from your midsection into your rib cage. And as it does, also notice each of your fingers and thumbs letting go. Palms and backs of your hands, your wrists. Notice your hands getting heavy. I suggest that you pay attention for a moment to your hands and make sure that they are in a comfortable position. And then your arms as well, your wrists, your lower arms, your elbows, your upper arms. And notice now all that energy coming together in your heart space. Your upper arms and your chest. Feel that sweet relaxation around your heart. I did a meditation over the weekend and just became more keenly aware of being surrounded by spirit guides, guardian angels, infinite spirits surrounding me, surrounding each of us. So I invite you now to imagine, as we are feeling this relaxation around our heart spaces, that you feel all of those spirit guides, guardian angels, loved ones who have passed away around you. And feel them sending you infinite, unconditional love. It comes from God through them, from infinite source, through all of these spirit guides, guardian angels, loved ones who have passed away, loved ones who aren't born yet. Sending love to you. Love is infinite. There is no limit. So they have plenty of love to give to you. And I suggest that as you take it in at your heart space, you feel your heart getting stronger. You feel them sending you strength and healing and wholeness and infinite love. Feel that love, and throughout the day and the days ahead, I suggest that you just pause for a moment every now and then. Take a nice deep breath and imagine all of those spirit guides, guardian angels, loved ones around you, sending you love. There's an infinite amount of love. So let yourself take your share, let your body take it in. Allow your personality to take it in, to feel loved. And feel that relaxation moving through your chest, your upper back, your shoulder blades, your upper arms, into your shoulders, your collarbone, and then into your shoulders. Feel your shoulders sink down. In fact, push your elbows down just a little so that you can stretch out your shoulders. Just a little, just gently. And then feel it come into your neck and your throat. Notice your shoulders getting heavy, and as they do, it elongates these muscles that in the sides of your neck, your back of your neck, front of your neck. If you want to, take a moment and just kind of roll your head around. I don't know if yours crunches as much as mine does, but that's always an adventure. And then feel it moving into your neck and your jaw, your lips, your teeth, your tongue, your lower and upper jaw, and especially the joint where your two jaws come together. The back of your neck, your atlas. Feel it moving through your head and around your head. So we have muscles around our skulls. Feel all those muscles let go. At the same time, feel that healing, rejuvenating energy move into your brain. The command center. The brain is where we interact with the infinite. So open your channels in your brain to create more and fuller interactions with the infinite. All the way through your face, your cheeks, around your nose, your temples. Feel your eyes become like pools. Your bridge of your nose, your forehead, all around your ears too, all the way up to the crown of your head. Let's take 3 more really deep breaths to just enjoy how good it feels that our bodies are relaxed. And I've had a couple people tell me lately that they fall asleep during my meditations. And I say, good for you. Enjoy that sleep. Sometimes it takes the effort of truly relaxing our bodies to invite the deepest sleep in. So congratulations, and enjoy your nap. You can always come back to it. Always come back to the meditation. As you are welcoming in that loving energy from all those spirit guides, guardian angels around you. I don't know if you can hear that squirrel. Squirrels make the funniest noises. I had one climb out on a branch one time and just make that noise at me. I said, I don't know what you think I can do to help you, but I sent it some energy. I sent it some Reiki and some energy. Whatever it was that was bothering it, I'd do my best. We're all one, on this planet, in the universe. I noticed in last week's meditation it was kind of a 2-part, where the first part we talked about how we communicate with the infinite, how we communicate with God. And my guide suggested that we continue that this week with focusing on, for the next few weeks, each of our senses. So today we're going to focus on vision or sight. And I suggest that you put on a pair of glasses, figuratively, that allows you to see God in everything. So you've probably met our dog Daisy, and people have described her as needy. She just needs attention, she needs affection. And my guides told me to turn that around. That when she needs affection, maybe she needs to give love. Maybe she needs to give affection. So we have this ritual every night. We have a landing on our staircase going upstairs to the 2nd floor, and every night she stops on the landing, and I look at it as she stops to give me love, and she stands there and she pushes the side of her head up against me, and sometimes if I let her, she'll put her paws around my neck and just, I sit down to her level and just loves on me. And once I reframed that into receiving love from her, it changed everything. So I let her love me. And I wonder how many people want to love us. Seeing God in everything. We've been talking also about the change of seasons, and as I look at all these dead leaves on the ground, I don't know if you can see too many in the video, but they're behind the camera. I am so grateful, because change is evidence of growth. These trees drop their leaves so that they can grow. So they can let go of trying to keep these leaves alive and focus on growing their trunks, growing their branches, growing their roots. A great metaphor for letting go of what no longer serves us, so that we can focus on growing our roots, growing our branches. There is God in everything, everywhere. When you look at your loved ones, I invite you to see the love they have for you, to see the beauty, to see the beautiful eyes, the love they have in your soul, in their soul for you. Even the people in the car next to you. When you shift your focus and think about, okay, that person in that souped up sports car next to me is God. Or maybe that person in that old beater is God. However they look, God's on the inside. I've formed opinions in my youth about people's looks, and some of those people that I thought, that person is just not attractive, have become really near and dear to my heart, because it's not about how we look. Our looks change, but how we are, our souls, stay with us. And I'm proud to report that I don't judge by appearances nearly as much as I did when I was a teenager, which is probably pretty normal. And so the first part of the meditation was about seeing God everywhere. Even in things that are ugly, or that are, that seem ugly. Like roadkill, or food that is spoiled in your refrigerator. And when I see roadkill, I think that the spirit of that animal has gone on to a better existence. And when I see spoiled food, I think I'm grateful that we were able to have it the first time, and while disappointed in myself that we didn't eat it before it went bad, just so grateful that we have food. The other focus of this meditation is about loving ourselves. And we started last week with imagining that we were holding that precious baby, a precious infant. And so let's age ourselves a little more. Let's imagine ourselves as a small child, or as a toddler, preschooler. Picture yourself learning to crawl, learning to walk. I invite you to remember that you weren't hard on yourself when you were learning. Learning is learning. Right? You weren't hard on yourself when you were learning. So gather up that compassion for that sweet little child who is trying to take his or her first steps, or trying to crawl, trying to pull out. Gather all that compassion and all that delight in watching the learning happen. Gather all that up. And move the camera just a little bit. There we go. And gather it into your heart. And bring it forward into today. And know that even though you may be older than a toddler, if you're older than a toddler, you wouldn't be listening to this, you can still have that compassion for yourself. You're still learning. You're still growing. Still trying new things. Good for you. Even if the new thing you're trying is meditation, and I lost your attention 10 minutes ago. It's okay. We are human beings. So we're living these human lives with stops and starts, and steps backward and steps forward. It doesn't matter. What matters is that we have love and compassion for ourselves, and we're not hard on ourselves. So I invite you also in the next week, as you see God in everything, that you also look in the mirror and see God in yourself, and have the huge measure of love and compassion for yourself. I am sending you love and compassion right now from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for listening and tuning in. I invite you to share this meditation with anybody you think might find it valuable. I would be thrilled if you would subscribe to my channel on YouTube, Healing Debra. But none of those things are important as the heart connection that you and I have by sharing this moment together. The God in me honors and recognizes the God in you. Namaste.